It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'll be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Okay, interesting. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger shifted upfield. Valverde. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Otamendi aim forwards. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Played out to the right. Bruma, he's got away. Takes aim and crosses. Eder Militao getting this one clear. That's the throw. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rudiger gently done. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruma. Benfica have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Valverde. Otamendi cuts it out. Lukabakio. And here's Mbappe. It's Valverde. Chouameni. Can he deliver? Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, such a clever touch. Vinicius Junior. Antonio Silva. Oh, easy pickings there. Moved on forwards. Nice physical challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gone for a throw-in. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Antonio Silva. Frenetic. That is good strength. And that's aimed. It goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Mbappe may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Been cut short. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Lovely, now then. Bellingham, chance for a shot! Bruma. Araujo. Otamendi. Oh, this looks sharp. Benfica playing high up the pitch here, very much taking a front foot approach. Alexander-Arnold. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Antonio Silva. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, cracking. Mbappe! Rodrigo. Turns and goes back. big chance! That's going to be a goal kick. Calmly anticipates.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Alexander-Arnold knocks it out wide. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Chouameni. Valverde. Rodrigo. Frenetic. Bruma. Araujo. Frenetic. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Antonio Silva shifted upfield. Back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Otamendi, over to the left. It's a mighty looking ball that. Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio looking to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger, aim forwards. Strong running down that left flank. Now this could be a... Mbappe! Bruma. Spread out to the left, and here's Lukabakio. Can he finish? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Proves too strong. Searching passes played there. Rudiger. Moved on forwards. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Bellingham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Valverde. Bellingham!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Antonio Silva. Araujo. Oh, good spread. Just beyond his reach. A little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rodrigo chasing after it. Araujo, gently done. Ball's played through. Lukabakio. Lovely feet. Lukabakio looking to run onto it. Valverde. Rodrigo. That's an excellent interception. Valverde. And the shot's on. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And the counter is on. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Made out to the left flank. Valverde. And he thumps it clear. Chair. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. That's a... Mbappe! Frenetic. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Luka Bacchio. Eder Militao makes the interception. Valverde. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, what a... And the finish! It's anyone's ball now. Keeper's got good distance on that. Antonio Silva. Luka Bacchio. Benfica getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. And it's played forward. Valverde, gently done. And that was very necessary. Eder Militao, and it's Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a dangerous ball. He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That has snuffed out the danger. Luka Bacchio. Does really well to win the ball there. Frenetic. Purring through the gears. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards, dink through, a well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well read, nice interception. Rodrigo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, look at the space here. It's a loose ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Over to the left. That's a clever-looking ball. Antonio Silva. Hangs in across. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. A vicious ball here. Nicely intercepted. Araujo, gently done. Bruma. Chance here to counter. Mbappe, chance! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Surely now! Danger averted for now. That's tidy. Rodrigo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Frenetic. Bruma. Played out to the right. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, it's come loose. Time to deliver. Oh, nice touch. That's not going to find its target. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. It's a nicely shaped ball. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Otamendi. Is onto it in a flash. Looking to break at pace. Otamendi cuts out the pass. Lukabakio. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Great run on the overlap here. The cross. Otamendi gets it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking for a runner. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Bruma. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold moved on forwards. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Frenetic concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tchouaméni with the short one. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
decent try when you consider the range.
Lofted upfield. Spread out to the left. Oh, some tackle that. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. Picks one through. Referee's given a throw. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And what about this cross? Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio has it in a wide position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's found him in space. Luca Bacchio. That is lovely. In once more. Chooses to go back. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Luca Bacchio providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Bellingham. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruma. Now then, the ball's come loose. So who's he picking out? Frenetic. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. out into space. And he's there to clear it. Tchouameni, 2 minutes to be added on. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Frenetic. Antonio Silva, good-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. There's the whistle for half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, short, a real chance! Alexander-Arnold, aim forwards. Tchouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Frenetic attempts a clearance. And it's Tchouameni. That's good play. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham closing in on goal. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cleared away. That's very neat. Tchouameni. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Is there any support? He might not need. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
kick. Chouameni. That's a cute ball. Araujo attempts a clearance. Benfica have got it back and they'll have another go. Lukabakio. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Bellingham. Has another goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really cool one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Lukabakio. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Benfica have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Chouameni forwards and with intent. And he goes cross-field. Very nicely done. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! They've got rid. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Benfica, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Barrenechea. Araujo, gently done. Otamendi. Antonio Silva. Lukabakio. Lukabakio. Now it's Lukabakio. Cross to the back post. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. It's an imaginative pass. Rudiger clears it away. Frenetic, and it's played forward, and it's hoisted clear.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Real chance! Can he stop it going out? And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. Moved on forwards. Mbappe showing good feet. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Valverde. They can break here. Rafa Silva has it out wide and in space. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafa Silva. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Rafa Silva in acres of space out wide. Could be dangerous. There's the shot! And he's there to get it away.
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Otamendi. Antonio Silva. And it's played forward. You can run onto that. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. That's a throw. Antonio Silva. Oh, it's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio made out to the left flank. Oh, stitch defending, but that'll do. Antonio Silva. And here's Rafa Silva.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Belling. Valverde. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Now he's got space here. That has been knocked clear. All it is over the line. Luca Bacchio, probing pass. Can he latch on to this? Rudiger with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold forwards and with intent. Calmly anticipates. And it's Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Defending was strong and firm. Antonio Silva gets it away. Tchouaméni laid into space. Chair. That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe has a shot! Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Takes a shot! He can get that clear. Vinicius Junior. Across it goes. Cleared without complication. Bellingham. This looks Mbappe! Luca Bacchio. Araujo, aim forwards. Got a throw in. And here's Luca Bacchio.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bellingham has created one goal already. Tchouaméni, gently done. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. Can he finish? Otamendi. Antonio Silva. Luka Bacchio. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Lobbed in behind. They've won a corner. Nicely by the defence. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a good run down the left. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Forwards. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Luka Bacchio. He is through here. Oh, good spread. Let's cut it out. Rafa Silva, and the shot! Moved on forwards, do have a chance to counter here, and he's managed to get free. Well measured. Now it's Rodrigo. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Rodrigo. Played into the middle. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the right. Rudiger. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Same again, same outcome. Benfica can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Araujo. Antonio Silva. Can he get onto this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That is a great pick out. Clearly not happy with that. That's well done, really robust.
Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Antonio Silva. Araujo played out towards the right wing. And that is out of play. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Benfica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo cuts out the pass. And they've got a throw. That's tidy. Cuts out the supply.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Frenetic forwards and with intent. Eder Militao. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Has a quick glance. Rafa Silva.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Benfica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries a deft little ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Eder Militao cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. And it's Belling. Nice looking ball. Here's a corner. Benfica making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in a good position here. Mbappe. Into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. Valverde. Mendy gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Silva. Quality ball. Valverde. Rudiger. Valverde. Tchouaméni. It's a quick ball upfield. Otamendi.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Benfica cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
He's got direct. Now it's Rafa Silva. The ball goes in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Antonio Silva played in.
Benfica really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Antonio Silva.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Your approach does pay off here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. This physical challenge. Mbappe proves too strong. Out to the right, played back in. Out of play for a goal kick. Succumbs to the pressure. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rodrigo. It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Misjudgment. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Moved on forwards. It is now or never. Time is against them. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodrigo could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafa Silva. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.